Here's how you deal with a street fight. Your first line of defense is awareness, right? You see something coming, maybe you're alone somewhere, maybe it's dark. You see somebody and they're trying not to act weird, and also, you know, that means they're acting weird. You know, when people try to act normal, they're not. Follow your subconscious. Awareness is your first line of defense. If you're in a spot, maybe it's a bar or a club or something, people are drinking, they get stupid, wherever it is, you're at a party, you're somewhere where there's potential threats. Maybe you got a weird feeling about somebody they keep looking over, you know what I mean? Just take yourself away. If you're not there, nobody can start a fight with you. Second, if someone does approach you, don't let them get close to you. Well, Jerry and I had this conversation way back 2001, somewhere around there, 2002, long time ago, and he says, you know, if someone approaches you, don't leave your hands down. You don't know what their intentions are. He said, worse, don't put them in your pockets. You first de-escalate it. First, if someone approaches you, don't leave your hands down, and then try to de-escalate it. So don't do this. Hey man, let's talk it out. It doesn't look like you want to talk. Exactly. And sometimes, oh, what, you want to go? That'll push somebody over the edge. A lot of times people subconsciously that are just looking for a reason. They'll come up to you and like talk stuff, right? But as soon as you push them, it's on. No, you sent me over. You know what I mean? That's the spark. Just do something like this. Hey, you know, back up, you're getting the lead. Hey, you know, let's talk this out. Whoa, what's going on? Keep them at bay, right? And try to talk them out, try to keep distance. Don't let them get close to you. They're gonna try grabbing your arms. They may try pushing you. They may just try swinging at you. Don't let them get close. Awareness. Next thing, you know, hands up, be defensive without being defensive, and keep distance, keep space. If you got something in between you, like a chair, step there, bar stool, a pole, whatever. Step on a person, whatever. Just put something between you. Now, if they do happen to confront you already in your face, this is a little barrier, right? You get yourself away, you get out of range. People will start trying to grab and things like that. A lot of times people will try to grab your weapons because they want to control it, because they feel like they hold on to you, you can't use them. It's bad for him if he does that. Other thing, he may just push me, right? If you push me, bam, see that? Uses energy. I didn't think about it. So put your hands on me again. So he went with double. If he grabs, look, this is a good one. We're getting to this, but since he grabs, let's go for it. If he grabs, I've seen all kinds of shit where you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and dive, and this thing, and figure forward, go on his back, and then choke. Too long. Remember the rules of Jeet Kune. First one, simplicity. If you grab my shirt, right, I'm gonna pin his hands and go for it. Now he can't get away, right? He can't pull his hand out. Bam, right? And whatever happens next, he may let go, he may try to swing, but I'm gonna hit him before he pulls his hand and launches that punch. I'm hitting him before he gets his hand back and launches it. And I'm gonna keep hitting him until he's down or backs off. Easy, it's real simple. A lot of people like the complicated Jason Bourne stuff, but I'm telling you, a lot of that stuff, unless you're dealing with somebody who's already wasted drunk or they don't know how to fight, it doesn't work. Simple motions work. Simple things work in a fight. If you like Bruce Lee, you believe Bruce Lee, you believe what I'm saying right now, because that's right out of Bruce's playbook, and it works. I've seen it, I've been there, I've experienced it. So that other thing is, you know, they might try to start pushing, you know, they say, well, you know, and you put your hands up, start grabbing my hands. So he's got my arms, right? Try and push you against a corner, something like this. If I go out, what's your tendency if I push out? So what do you got hands though, right? Yeah. If you let go, I got you, right? That's why we train these energy drills. Harmonious spring for one, Bruce's drill. As soon as he lets go, I'm free, I'm gonna hit him. And you do it without thinking. A lot of people though, so push out. I'm gonna see, I resist. Yeah. Now push in. So I'm gonna resist. I'm trying to control your hands. This works on the ground also. If you give someone pressure, they tend to do the opposite. So grab my arms again, right? Maybe we're right. I'm gonna grab this. You see that? Yeah. I'll break that grip. Now I've got a hand for you. I've got both of yours. Now you got to pull this hand out. It's not a fight move either. It's something I just did. It's not a fight move. I took his hand and I hewed. That's it. Broke the grip. And I grabbed his wrist so he couldn't roll with me, and it has to be explosive. Just like standing up, just like on the ground, it has to be explosive. Whether they push, they punch, they grab, we'll go to punch it next. So if we're here like this, I got my hands up, you come over the swing, right? Boom, right? I'm going for it. I'm gonna hit him before he hits me. I keep my hands up and I'm going in. Somebody pushes you against the wall. There's another one. This happened to me when I was a kid. And the guy, I was trying to talk him down, you know, and I was like, shit. And he was like he was a big bully in the school. A lot of those. He was a grade older, so he was like bigger. You know, I was in 7th, he was in 8th grade. He pushed me, I hit the lockers, I bounced off, and I just flew at him, right? And he didn't expect that. So the element of surprise is another one. You know, sometimes I'll be like mid-sentence. You know, you can be like, hey man, let's stop, bam, hit him. Because they're hanging on to your words, even though they don't expect you to punch mid-sentence. It's a disruption. Bruce called that fettering the mind. You don't necessarily have to time their swing. Most people are right-handed. Watch his stance. If he steps into a left, you know he's probably right-handed. He's gonna go for that rear hand. First thing, awareness. Right? If you see something, take yourself out. Just don't be there. Can't get in a fight if you're not there. Second, someone starts getting approaching you, hands up and keep distance. Try to keep space. If somehow they're already in your space, don't let them in there. But if they're in there when the confrontation starts, same thing, hands up, head down and try to start putting some distance here, right? If they push or grab, right, as soon as they touch you, take that, bam, that's the spark, right? That's the on button. As soon as that lands, right, you can't talk them down, it's you or them. I always de-escalate, always try to talk yourself out. Winning is not fighting at all. So best thing to do is talk it up, but if you can't, if there's some people get drunk and if they've got it set in their mind, I've seen it, and they just want to fight somebody. But as soon as they lay a hand on you, interrupt that, right? They're thinking of aggression, right? They don't expect to get hit. They're drunk, they're slow, whatever. It doesn't matter how much they've had to drink, if anything at all. As soon as they push you, bam, go for it. Be aggressive. If you can't keep that space, right? They get your hands, start playing with the energy, right? If they start resisting, right? Then you know if you push out, they're gonna push in. As soon as you push out, they push in, use it against them. Explosive, break that grip and hit them. And don't stop. Maybe get around them, choke them, put them to sleep, you know, walk away. Whatever it is you gotta do from there, but that's how it starts. And this is why we work the reference point. It's not a fight move. And we start with the arms together because you can't test every single possible combination. Well, what if you put a finger here, or you put a hand here, or you grab here? You can't train everything. What you're training is that reaction. So we just reference point simply put your hands together. When Jerry said, when these drills are a part of you, any contact is a reference point. So as soon as he touched me, it was instant. I didn't have to feel like, oh, is this hand pushing more than that one? You know, you're right-handed. So his right hand was stronger. I just went with it. There's no time to think. That's why we train. But that's the idea. You know, you've got to be explosive. Keep distance. Awareness first. Take yourself away from the situation before it happens. Second, keep distance. If they're in your face, you know, use that energy against them. If they start pushing you, sometimes you don't even wait for them. Interception, as Bruce said. If they pull back, hit them first. If they're doing this, don't wait. Hit them first. You know, there's no such thing as a fair fight. Also, if their intentions start to escalate, intercept that. Winding up more, okay, this guy's gonna take a swing as a hit. You know, that's when I'd play to something like, hey man, bam, hit him, right? You know, mid-sentence, something like that. Take your keys, you know, if you got keys in your pocket, right, toss them in their face and then hit them when they're doing this. You know, feint for the eyes, especially if, you know, you got a little space, you know, if you can reach the eyes, tag them and then finish it. You know, even if you don't reach their eyes, you're gonna get a reaction. A lot of times that's what all you need is just get a reaction. Better than mine, like I said, a lot of ways to do it. But those are just some examples. You see JKD, check us out. You know, I do a free email every week, combat tips, JKD, nutrition, fitness, philosophy. Sign up, it's free.